is Farrell Quinn. I am the director and creator of the Gaymer Career Center music video of 2026, theming of Uptown Funk by Mark Ronson and Bruno Mars. I've created the whole thing, and I'm here to share how I made it and what exactly went on with producing it. Gonna run through the final product and tell about it. It'll be fun. Commentary, let's go. Oh no. See, I'm much more used to filming when I'm not using my face. See, there I am, pretty boy. The graphics took so long. Oh man. Great thanks to those three, cause best friends. Those three pulled it off. It's so good. There's Holly. Some good effects. There's Marcy Bars. Cosmetology thing. Me again. There's Sock. Teacher. Yay. Gage's part. Everyone's favorite. I made that graphic. I made everything. In this video, except the people in it, and the place is my school. Hannah and Digital Design Kids got VP and Student Services. The censoring, it took forever for the censoring. To censor all the words. I done a little meow. Apparently you can't say damn in a school. Damn is considered inappropriate for DACC. So that took forever. I had to edit all that in Audition. I was gonna edit in Premiere, but that took forever. So edited it on Audition. Then I put in Premiere. It took forever. Had to go to a website, splice the vocals and the music up so the music would still play while the censor was going. And I deliberately wanted that to be like professional and have a good feel. And I also censored. It's originally fill my cup, put some liquor in it, and then sign check, I put water. The R censor is there's damn, liquor, and then if you're sexy, then own it. I put if you're naughty, then own it. I remember the whole damn song from this. There's the random app dev kid that I gathered from upstairs, and I love this part. This took forever in After Effects. It took forever because I learned motion tracking, and I put each of them school colors, like Delaware is black and orange, and then Buckeye Valley is brown and golden, and Big Walnut and Montangy. I think that scene took forever too, and I really like how I done that. That's by far my favorite part, the flames. I basically went to culinary and said, oh yeah, I know the kid, Mr. Lieber. I know Cadence Lieber. Long story short, I'm in her class, and we're good friends. There's exercise science. Originally, I wanted this treadmill shot for where he goes in the commons and walks to the lunch. I wanted the kid that's on the treadmill to run like past, because it's saying if we show up, we show out, like say him going to school. And then welding, fun fact, my dad went to JBS, aka now DCC, for welding. And then it was such a struggle fitting all these clips that I got, because the goal is to show as many labs as possible, and I got plenty of labs, no doubt, but it's such a struggle because I had a set storyboard of like key moments that I want, like of course the intro and the esports shot, which is the first bit with Ellie, BP, and Kane, and then the I'm Too Hot bits, all scripted. And then I just improvised while I was editing, like, all these shots, as one does. And then there's Brady Mays. We're good buddies. And then he just does that perfect. The babies are from ECE, Early Childhood Education. I just went there, and we went to record testimonials for BP's project, and I was just... didn't know what to record. No one was willing to dance. So I just record those babies, because what they do, they use them as like training and take them home, take care of them, and then like each day they would have a checkup. I'm not really sure. One of my classmates, it's an ECE Trinity. I saw her baby. She had to take her home. Yeah, that's Autotech. Brady's lab is in power sports. Yeah, that was a fun time. He just winked it out, done twerking. I got a whole bunch of exercise science. What we ended up doing, it was just me. I was traveling all around the school and emailing people. It was crazy. I was emailing like everyone saying, like, do you want to be a part of music video? And then I developed it was after I got exercise science, but I developed a Google form and hung it up everywhere in the school. And apparently no one could really use it because the QR code was expired, which sucked, but I got everyone anyways. So eventually, in exercise science, we basically had people come up, like, one by one, and just power on the treadmill or equipment they had. They have, like, a whole bunch of equipment to, like, train on. And I basically shot individually different students, like, doing the equipment. And we basically, almost every piece of equipment they had that I could easily shoot. So this filter, another thing that I added in After Effects was this like grainy filter that I made, like towards the end when I was making these graphics and lyrics. I basically went to a bunch of websites and I was looking for like VHS filters. There was this one on Reddit, like some guy who actually recorded off of his VHS and put it on Reddit. I used their footage to masked it out, lowered the opacity, and I stacked 3 clips on top of each other in Premiere, and I just exported it, and I put it on top of everything in After Effects. That's how all this green up top and bottom is made, which I want because, like, I didn't think of it when I was specific the discover phase, define phase. I intended it to be like a look back, this is what DACC is type of video. Here's what the students are doing every day and have like a little bit of fun. We have a little bit of fun here, kind of vibe. Of course, looking back, you're always gonna have fond memories, and I wanted it to be like a vintage kind of like, oh, I remember that kid, or I remember that moment kind of deal. And since it's like 2026, it's my senior year, to the music video, I think it started in 2013. I think it's either 2013 or 2014 that he started the music video tradition. So I wanted to commemorate as like, here's what I've learned, and I wanted to make something that celebrated like my time at DACC, and that's where like the end part comes in. Like, here's my lab, I love it, and here's like stuff that I've done. There's robotics. There's me editing. There's me editing the whole entire thing. I basically matched kind of the clip that I was editing to the clip, to the where this clip is in the sequence, and like overlaid the beginning of the part where it's like zipping out, and then the end part. Yeah, you can kind of see the slide. Then for this part, I had my friend Marissa from Wildlife take footage of like animals that you might normally see, and like what you don't think of when you hear like, or what you might think of like wild preservation and like animals, like things they do, and like dancing, like having fun, like the animals they have and take care of. All the footage she gave me was HD 4K, and I had to screen record the footage that I got, and then I had to color grade it. The color grade turned nice. Actually really nice. Originally you couldn't see like Marissa's shadow, but I intended to see Marissa's shadow to show like, oh, here's the person taking the footage and part of the music video. Also, when I was doing the lyrics, I spent forever on the lyrics. Basically, I had to do them over spring break, and my computer was just not happy with it. After Effects, it's really laggy. I basically created the first set of like the chorus till the end part, like I'm too hot to figures, don't believe it, just watch. And then I copy and pasted that. And I seriously didn't want to redo the same ones because I already spent half of the time there just making those lyrics. Then I copy and pasted them, it was a relief, but that's why some of the lyrics are all janky and like not lined up to the audio. It's because I literally copy and pasted them like that. But you can't really tell. Oh, Brooklyn! She's a girl that we got, one BP's friends that we was recording for testimonials for its BPA project, for its website. It was perfect footage, and I basically have all the testimonial footage because I was the primary one filming. So I basically took some of the footage that I found interesting and fitting to the music video, and this was perfect. And I think it was the beginning of filming, and then one of us said something, and then she was like, it was something along the lines of chicken nugget tenders, and that was so funny, and I knew it had to go in this spot, and it fits perfectly. I really want everyone in DACC to see this video. Since G left in the middle of my senior year, and he was literally the one carrying on his tradition to make music videos. That's why I wanted to do it initially, because like G said, at the end of your senior year, you get to make a music video for DACC. When I was coming for sophomore visit days, went to the Commons, and they literally had the past music videos on display. And I just watched those things like crazy, and I was so amazed by that. So as G said something about music video, I seriously wanted to do it, because this is really my job now. It's like such a relief that I got to do this, and pretty much all by myself. I knew I could do it, and luckily I had the opportunity as a capstone too. Because the purpose of the capstone is to like make you peek at like what you're good at and like learn something new in the process. Some projects, people were taking on different roles in the project, and I was just doing everything. My goal with the project to learn stuff is to learn how to be a good director and have directorial duties. That's one part. Another part was like learning new editing techniques. Third part, After Effects. I'm going to do way more with After Effects, but I think I've done pretty well. Another thing was like new camera techniques, because I've always like took pictures and filmed, but like how to like adjusting the lighting for specific shots. And luckily I didn't have to do much of that because color grading is a miracle. With color grading I just pushed a button. Of course you can like color grade like specifics of what you want, like if you want like up to saturation, if you want like a specific moods, lower the sharpness of something or whatever, you can just do all that in the edit. Sometimes I wish I could like do stuff so I don't have to do much in the edit. Oh, this shot. I just noticed a person in the background. I didn't tell them to leave. I recognized them too. Yeah, this shot basically saying we want to do something with you guys as in student services. And then Mr. Wood just coordinates the whole thing. It says, we want to do this, this, and this. And we're like, okay, but prefer this, this, and this. And it was like a big like compromise of like who wants to do what, who wants to be in the shot. It was a big debacle in student services right at the counselor's offices. And luckily we got this, and then them all snapping at the beginning, and then Miss Cole coming in and saying stop. Initially I gauged on the stop part. I come out because the student services was better. And they all improvised that whole bit, and it was amazing. Aiden, that's another testimonial bit, where we just recorded Aiden. And at the same time I recorded all the, like, where it's panning around the lab. That's engineering technician. First time we tried to record that, middle schoolers were doing tours. And like doing ambassadors were leading the way, and we couldn't record that day. And that time was a specifically scheduled filming day, and that sucked. So we had to move the filming to another day, and luckily it worked. More random shots that I got. Random shots from, that was from another testimonial. I think it was, BP would say, Aiden Skillen. We recorded his testimonial in his lab, and I just recorded shots. I seriously didn't know what else to put here. It was like big and empty, so I just zoomed in, like uptown, fuck you up, uptown, fuck you up. And of course, my initial plan with like the teaching bit, I kind of wanted them to like act more like teachers. And of course, like, I want something funny to happen. Maybe someone gets a detention, they're pounding or something, and then like teacher comes in and say, uptown, fuck you up, uptown, fuck you up. That got scratched because all our time was spent filming and editing, mainly filming and doing BP's testimonials. This is all green screen. Green screens was the first thing we did. I seriously recorded like a whole thing of me dancing at end class. Same day we were recording the group dances. Initial plan was like me and Gage would have an audition of like who's actually into it and who's not, but we scratched that. Of course, Gage danced, Anna danced. The four guys, Luke, Kaya, Wolfgang, Mira, I don't know, I forget her name. I think it was either BPA or Skills USA. There was a meeting for the health tech students downstairs, and we literally, as soon as the meeting was intermission or like done with, I literally went downstairs saying like, hey, do you want to be a part of the music video? And we got a good amount of people. Our people were just waiting in line and jumped on the bandwagon of it. And we literally, since people were like through the hallways, we was like, hey, we're recording a music video, do you want to pop in? And they're like, sure, why not? And that's how we got that big group of people. And of course I had to dance because I'm obviously the star of this whole thing. This part, intently I got distracted shot because each class coming and going. And since it's my class celebration, but anyone, just showcasing all the past classes that went through DACC. Of course, my dad is too, but he's not showcased in it. This is your moment to shine at what you can do. And of course, I motion tracked the background here to align camera movement. I literally rushed that shot because I seriously didn't want to do any more. I done some little bits there with McDonough. That initially I wanted to the come bit to come from one side of his face and the on to come from the other side of his face. But of course that didn't work out. I didn't want to learn more because I was tired at that point. And here's my little IT upstairs celebration bit. There's Jay's room. More Jay's room. That is a shot that I got for BPA. I think it's still in the project. Can't remember if we left it in or out. I basically, for BPA, I literally went around upstairs and record people doing their jobs. I was walking around DACC, upstairs. I had to get confirmation for the people that were in the video, and then we cut out all the app dev and cyber parts because we were just focusing on digital design. It's learning content digital age. I just use as filler. Oh, Dad, this part's special. This is still when G was in. Yeah, right there. There he is. Oh man, BPA was way before we knew he was going. And it's a shame that he couldn't see the making. Well, technically he is still Gbot 2. Technically this is his last music video. I just went, because he's premiering the one that made it all possible. He literally built up the lab from scratch. Awesome. Another thing about him is Gbot is specifically in this video, and I think in the BPA video, I built Gbot before G was gonna leave, and I built it in junior year. He was literally saying to me and Ash, which is my senior at the time, hey, can you make me an instructional puppet thing that I can use to when I'm not here as an instructional tool, pretty much. And me and Ash went two different ways. Ash made a Python coded bot. He literally, I think he bought the mini computer that I used. He set up on the TV. Well, G's old desk camera place. G pretty much asked me the same thing. I rigged a whole character animator puppet and actually making a puppet digitally. And I designed it on Illustrator, and I imported it to character animator and rigged it, adding modifiers to make it draggable, make some parts stationary, the camera motions. I literally made a whole mouth set, lip sync system, and then I showed it as my 4D project. Then unfortunately, I didn't win anything, but they literally showed it up on a giant screen. I was like, oh, here's what Farrell did. Nothing you've seen before. We haven't messed with character animator, at all. People can do whatever. Senior year for the Gbot, I added voice lines. So I wrote down a bunch of lines G has said. And then me and G went to the audio booth, that one that says DDR, and we record a bunch of silly lines of him just going, oh, have a good day, oatmeal cream pies, shut your mouth when you talk to me. And I import them to the Gbot, and you can do certain triggers with them as made the hand motions. G says, oh, I'm leaving, bye-bye, hope you find your dad, to the whole class. Basically, that Gbot turned into a commemorative piece of here's who G is, and the man you haven't taught about in digital design, one who built this whole system and whole lab. It literally started with him, and then he added dub, later than Jay. Now Jay's the guy for BPA now, taking G's place. So that's like my way of importing G into the music video. So for the shots of G-Bot, it was the considered G-Bot shot where it goes to G-Bot and into Mars. That's like the transferring of instructors kind of deal, and I made it specifically for the music video. I had Gage had a stream deck that G had. I don't know why G has 2 stream decks. I literally gave Gage the stream deck, showed him how to operate it, and I was like, action, and he pushed like the wave and then talking random line, and then I put it over to Mars, and then he left. I tried to record extra bits for like filler and like playing it in the music video, and he just pushed random buttons, and I told him like, yeah, could you push this button, could you push that button? Oh yeah, there's the G. Oh, there's me doing the G-Bot. There's orange juice. Yeah, there's character Gaymer open. I put that in for BPA 2. Now BPA bit. That was just recordings of Gage saying the lines for the BPA project, and I just put them in. It's like, here's audio production. Wow. And then there's me masking as a genius. Credits. Yay. Yay. Yeah. Yeah. Puppet. Yay. Voiceover mailing. There's sock noodles. We had multiple names for that. I literally set up a whole puppet system for that, and we took turns operating it, and then I'll have a blooper video too of Ellie saying Annie's coming, and we all fell to the ground. The logo, my logo, it's so beautiful. So yeah, that's how the music video was made. That's how everything turned out. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. Yeah.